Hello and welcome to this episode of Clutched. Today we're going to take a closer look at the all-new BMW 440 Gran Coupe. Performance Motors have been very kind to Clutched. They have given us many cars to review. So when I found out I was going to get my hands on this 440, in all honesty, I was not that excited. Plus it's a BMW, so it's very predictable in that sense, you know. Like when you spend a night out partying with your boys and you're coming home late and you know your woman is awake and she's going to go all AK-47 on you. Worse still, the 4 Series was created so that the 3 Series could focus on being a sedan. But what we have over here is a 4-door 4 Series. So essentially, this is a 4-door version of a 2-door version of a 4-door car. What a confusing mess. But of all the BMWs that I have ever driven, I'm going to very confidently tell you that this is the best one ever. Here's why. It's a 4 Series, not too small like the 3 Series, not too big and bulky like a 5 Series, like a well-toned bodybuilder. It has very gorgeous looks, you cannot deny that. It's a coupe, but with 4 doors, and it's called a coupe because of the styling and sloping roofline. Something like what you get on the CLA from Mercedes. It has a massive boot because it's a sportback or aeroback or fastback, whatever you feel like calling it. Wait, you guys know what a sportback is, right? Unlike a regular sedan, the rear windscreen lifts together with the boot. That's what you call a sportback. The back seats are spacious and very comfortable. The front cabin is very typical of a BMW, which is, I guess, good. Although it has a massive engine and a massive turbo strapped to it, it doesn't drink that much, you know? Like a girl who looks pretty without using too much makeup. The exhaust note sounds wicked, especially with those backfire pops, you know? Like it's chewing up and spitting out other cars. And the most important thing, the engine. We all know the 3.5 engine from BMW, you know? We had the 135, the 335, the 435, 535, so on and so forth. Now the old N Series 3.5 engine from BMW was great. But this newer B Series, it's a 4.0. Why? Because it's that much better. It churns out 326 brake horsepower and 450 Newton meters of madness. The Sentry Dash is done in just 5.1 seconds. And there are 4 different driving modes, okay? There's economy, there's comfort, sport, and shut the hell up, I know what I'm doing. The stability, the grip, the lack of body roll when in sport mode is simply amazing. Plus it's a rear-wheel drive, so driving this is just so much fun. I swear to God, I really feel like I'm driving a proper sports car. And you see, that's why I feel if you want to buy a BMW, you got to buy a proper BMW, like this 440. When you buy a 1 Series or a 2 Series, you know, it's like eating the crust of a pizza. You are eating a pizza, but it's just that you're missing out on all the good stuff. What is the meaning of a good car? You know, there's no certain answer to that question because everybody defines it in a different way. But given the fact that cars in Singapore are really, really expensive, I would like to think that that one car that you buy has to be a good car. And as far as I'm concerned, we are talking about a car that is very, very well balanced. You may argue and say that the M Series has a much better chassis and much more attractive vital stats, but given the price of an M3 or an M5, it's like buying a top-of-the-line gamer's computer just to send out emails, watch a bit of porn and maybe play Minesweeper. You know, it's a bit of an overkill. And yes, The 318 has much lesser fuel consumption and it costs about $100,000 lesser. But trust me, I have driven that and there are many non-continental sedans that can even take that on. So my point is this, if you're a billionaire, go buy the M4 and maybe the i8. And while you're at it, a couple of X5s, you know, one for your wife and one for your mistress. If you're buying a BMW for the sake of it, then it shouldn't matter. Go buy that hideous 2 Series MPV that BMW has. But if you want a proper, well-balanced BMW, I'll see you guys in the next episode of Clutch.